Give Trump what grade would you give Trump right now? If you had to grade him on it.
I would give Trump a high grade. When I first met Trump, when he was running for office, Willie said, you got 15 minutes with Trump if you want it. I said, book it.
Yeah.
So I wrote down the gospel in hieroglyphic form, air coming down out of heaven, the cross, the tomb, the empty tomb, or air coming out of it, and the return air. I just wrote it down on a piece of paper. So I went in there. They you want to talk about a search.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these Secret Service people, they put you through a search. So they put it all on me. So I walk in there. How you doing, Trump? He said, man, I tell Willie, I really appreciate him backing me. I hope I'm thankful for y'all. I said, Trump, whatever happens, I pulled out that piece of paper. I said, whatever happens, don't miss this, whether you win or lose. And he looked down at that piece of paper and he said, what is that? And I said, I'm glad you asked. I said, this is when God became flesh 2019 years ago. It's 2017, whatever that was. I said, he died on a cross for Donald Trump's sins. I said, Trump, you do have sins, don't you? He said, oh, yeah. I said, 3 days later, he's raised from the dead. I said, we're all going to die one of these days. And I said, and now the return. And when I left, I said, I just needed to give you that information. Don't forget that. He said, can I have that? I said, yeah. Well, about a month ago, 6 weeks ago, he calls me up to congratulate me on that book. And he said, Phil, that paper you gave me? I said, yeah. He said, I still have it. That told me something about him.
Mm-hmm.
He kept it.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So he's high on my listing. I know he's looking into Jesus, whether he will embrace him by faith. I'm not a mind reader, and neither am I a judge. I just gave him the good news. It'll be up to him. But if you think about it, he's just a man.
Yeah.
Just a man. So every once in a while you run upon, the Apostle Paul ran upon a few of the kings and the emperors and all this stuff. Every once in a while you run up on one of them. Well, you give them the same message you're giving everybody else,
Yeah.
So I owed him that.
Yeah.
But I was glad he listened.
That's good.
Yeah.
And I've talked to a lot of people like yourself who have spent time with him, personal time, and they said, you know what? He receives the message. He receives what he needs to hear, and he responds.
He's a little
you know
rough,
when somebody's being
a little rough around the edges, but he is straight to the point.
Yeah, he's direct.
Yeah.
But I think that's what we needed.